Hey, what's up guys? It's John with RussellMarineProducts.com. Today we're going to be talking about the RMP tempered glass screen protector. We're going to address some commonly asked questions and we're going to show you how to install this. Okay, so here I have the tempered glass screen protector for the HDS Live 12. Big question that we get asked is if this has an anti-glare property to it, and it does not. We tested several different tempered glass screen protectors out there and we just come to really like these better. In low light situations, those anti-glare ones don't really offer you the best view and kind of counterproductive in those lower light situations. A lot of times that's when we really like to be on the water, is early in the morning, late in the evening, or when you have a lot of cloud cover. So we actually recommend the clear tempered glass screen protectors, and most of the time we're actually gimbal mounting our units. So if you have your units mounted on a gimbal bracket and you have the sun at your back, you can always adjust the angle of the bracket to account for the glare. That's just a little tip for you guys if you're looking at whether you should buy a clear one or an anti-glare one. We like to recommend the clear ones. I know there's people out there that like the anti-glares, but just something that we have found firsthand. All right, so we're gonna get ready to install this thing on the HDS Live 12, but I wanted to let you know we have the HDS Pro series of units that are out now, and you're going to be able to use these. They're not going to say in the description or on the packaging, but these actually are going to be compatible with the HDS Pro. So if you guys are watching this video and you're trying to figure out which tempered glass screen protector to purchase for the HDS Pro, go over there and get you one that is marked for the HDS Live. All right, so I've got our first little auxiliary tools packaging for our installation. Wet wipes is going to be the first thing that I'm going to use out of here. There's a couple extra things in here as well. Definitely don't want to forget the dust absorbers, and then it'll also come with a little microfiber cloth. But this wet wipe is going to be the key to getting a good install. You want to get this thing nice and clean. Get out of here. And I'm just going to wipe this screen down real good. Wipe it all down. It doesn't need to look good. We're going to dry this off here in just a second. But if you skip this step, probably going to have some air bubbles. Probably going to have some dust trapped underneath of there. So now we've got our microfiber cloth. Drying it, going back over, making sure we get all of the wipe stuff off of there. Nice and clean, and it looks like it's clean. It looks like there's nothing on here, but I guarantee you we're going to come up behind this with our dust absorber and we're going to find little tiny dust particles. So we're going to use this dust absorber that comes in here, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go from the top of the unit, left to right, top to bottom, and I'm going to go over this whole screen to ensure that I'm not leaving anything on here to get trapped behind that screen protector. This is a little bit overkill, I'm sure some of you feel like, but I've messed up enough of these screen protectors to know this is a very important part of the process. Again, you're not going to see that dust that gets trapped up in there until you put that screen protector on, and it'll stick out like a sore thumb and you'll have a big old air bubble. A wise man once said, installing a tempered glass screen protector is just like painting a car. It's all in the prep work. All right, so we've got our screen ready to go, and we're going to pull out our screen protector here. And on these bigger units, it's going to come with a suction cup, and actually they all come with a suction cup, but on the bigger units, I like to use it because my hands aren't quite big enough to palm this thing. So what we'll do here is we'll peel off our adhesive, and we're going to put our suction cup on here. It's just going to help us be able to line this thing up like that, okay? So we've got all of our, you know what, I just see a little piece of dust there. And you got to be careful too, because if there's airflow in the room, you know, or something like that, or if somehow you've got some dust or debris that's on the actual screen protector itself, you got to be real careful not to transfer anything while you're doing this. So definitely want to do this indoors. So we'll peel the backing off, and then I like to line up one of the corners first, set it down, and a lot of times I'll just let it do its own thing. And you can see it's pushing all of the air out all by itself. And then we can go back through, make sure we don't have anything underneath these little spots, press them out. But for the most part, it did it all on its own. So then you'll grab your microfiber cloth, go back through, make sure you don't have any air trap behind it. And if you do, if you've got a spot like this, doesn't appear to be any dust or anything behind it, but I've got a couple of them, you got to be real careful doing it. But you can lift that up, and most of the time it'll push itself back out. So see, it still doesn't want to seal all the way. And then we've got one over here. Same thing. See, it just pushed it right out. So as long as you don't have any dust or debris up under there, it'll just work the air bubble out all on its own. All right, you guys, so that is the R&P tempered glass screen protector. Showed you a few tips on how to install it without having any issues, and making sure that you get all of that dust and debris off of the screen. And also, if you're looking at purchasing a tempered glass screen protector, why you may choose a clear one over the anti-glare. So hopefully this helped, guys. Definitely want to protect that investment. Also, real easy to keep these things clean and wipe down. So something that I would always put on my units, and I recommend that you do as well. If you're interested in purchasing one, go over to russellmarineproducts.com. And if you have any other questions, you can shoot us an email at sales@russellmarineproducts.com. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.
Are you tired of your old marine electronics? At R&P, we make trade-in easy. 3 steps. Step 1, shoot us an email, get a quote. Step 2, send us your old unit and get credit. Step 3, get your brand new unit and get installed on your boat today.